Hey guys, I have my first car now, and I've had it for like about a month. And yeah, it's a 2000. I was gonna say 2005. 2008 Suzuki Swift, 5-speed manual. And I mean, yeah, it's it's been great to drive. Honestly, it's also yeah. Please excuse the terrible lighting, just because it's like what 7:37 at night. And I was like, maybe I should make another video. And I was like, yeah. So, yeah, I have a fast car now, but I can't really drive it around on the streets just yet on my own since I'm only on my L's. But I mean, hey, I should have my P's possibly around the end of the year or maybe early next year. But yeah, nice car, and yeah, and when you're living out here, I've got just enough power. So I mean, at least you know what they say. Better to drive a slow car fast than a fast car slow. And I mean, yeah. Why did my passenger seat just vibrate when I lightly slapped it? Anyway, yeah, I I'd show up. I would post pictures of the car on the channel, but yeah, I haven't worked out like the verification stuff that I need to figure out to actually do that. But yeah, once I get that sorted out, then I may just post it. And yeah, 2008 Suzuki Swift in white, 5-speed manual. Maybe I shouldn't do that. It's night. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not the most complicated car in the world, is it? And I mean, it's like 1.5 liter. And I'm pretty sure it has about 100 horsepower, like 101 horsepower. I mean, yeah. I've noticed that, like, if I floor it and get it up to the power band, like, I think just between, like, well, 4,000, like, maybe about 3,500 RPM and up, then yeah, you've pretty much reached the power band of the car. Because that's apparently what they call it. Just because that's when the car can actually start accelerating faster. Yeah, it's a great car. And I mean, I remember when I first got into this thing, I was like, oh my god, this dashboard is massive. But yeah, you get used to it. Maybe it's just because of the shape of it. Just because it's got like a little hump. Just, yeah, so just flat, inclining, yeah. But yeah, gotta love Suzuki. Oh, I don't even know what the previous owner did with the what are they called? There's some like a mirror where on the sun visors, and yeah, on the passenger side. Yeah, it didn't go too well. I tried opening it and then that happened. I mean, this one can't even stay in place. If it's like that, at least. Because, but I mean, then again, when I'm driving, I usually just have it like that. Just because I sit so high up in the car, when it feels like I'm not even driving a small car anymore. But yeah. Since when were these back seats down? How did I drive it home today and not even notice that? Anyway. But yeah. Everything on this car is pretty cheap, like running costs, insurance, all of that, so cheap, which is good because when you're 16, you don't have the highest paying jobs in the world, unless you work in a trade or something. But I mean, when you have a job like mine, not that it's a bad job or anything, and yeah, not the highest paying job. But hey, it's a great little car. I remember if you follow me on Instagram, then yeah, you'd see that I posted a lot about this car. Like every single one of my posts now is this car, and yeah, it's a great car. But yeah, he's a pretty cheap. Well, I say cheap fuel. No, almost no fuel is cheap nowadays, unless it's on LPG. It's like the cheapest fuel you can get, or at least in Australia. I don't know about other places in the world. Yeah. Not really much else I can say, but yeah. Well, also, you know how I know this may seem like I'm just complaining about the car, but you know how most cars from like the late 2000s have aux ports. This car doesn't. Oh well, radio's fine. Just need a new aerial because at that moment I've just got a bit of tape on the roof covering up where the aerial's supposed to be because I need a new aerial base. And I'm gonna try getting a Bluetooth receiver for it if I can get it out. But yeah, Bluetooth receiver. Didn't go too well since that is, I don't even, no, we can't even say okay. But yeah, just didn't go too well with it. Just because, yeah. It might either be a fuse or it just needs to be cleaned out or just straight up replaced just because it's so rusty. I mean, when I got the car, oh my god, the driver and passenger footwells, like the floor mats, they were filthy. It's like someone just like, I like the beach. How about I just take it home with me? Yeah. Why do I keep shaking it? And something I learned, I don't know how good this is for the car, but you know, I don't need like feet off the clutch and yeah, shift. Yeah, sometimes you could just shift it. But yeah, I try not to do that too much. Even if the car's off, I usually just if I'm for some reason going through gears, I usually just try to have my foot on the clutch. Oh yeah, and I think it was like this morning or something. I got on the, or maybe like the other day or something. I got in the car. I realized that I didn't even have the handbrake on. Thank God I was on first, because then otherwise it would have just rolled back. And I was like, oh, just go in the car, and I was like, oh, lovely. I don't have my handbrake on. I've never gotten to do that before. Yeah. Not really much else I can say about the car, is there? But yeah, everything's pretty cheap. I mean, I don't know what other people would say about this car, but I just think it looks adorable. It just looks so happy to just be there. Like, I mean, just because of the shape of the headlights and like the grill, it makes it look like it's just smiling constantly. Almost looks like, probably almost like a fake smile, sort of, just because the headlights are so tall. But yeah. Well, yeah, not really much to say about it at the moment. But if I have anything else to say, then, I may just post it as well. Anyway, bye.